my apartment. I hadn't. It hadn't been blown to pieces yet. I'm coming back down from my high. I pulled the curtain to get some air. On the street, I saw some Sabinian thugs, armed to the teeth. They had themselves some palamists, and they're fucking ecstatic. A man, probably the husband, was lying in the middle of the road. Next to him, the Sabinians were dropping cinder blocks on his wife's head repeatedly. And
Jesus Christ.
that's when it happened. It was as if time had slowed down or completely stopped. And then I felt it. Or more precisely, I felt nothing. All my feelings and emotions had gone. I never felt so at peace. My thoughts were so clear, so precise, uncompromised. Then, in a flash, the thugs and their palamist prey got engulfed in a weird, sphere-like, wobbly thing. And all my pain, sorrow, confusion, and hatred came crashing back. I went back to bed and shot up again.
Alright. Yeah, I know. This guy fucking sucks.
What?
Okay, let's see. So let's go back there. Okay, we can't open this. Let's go back upstairs. Everywhere. I'd like to check out this room again once more. Computer room D. Because I believe we had something to open up this. Let's see. Collapsing time loops. What is this? The Kill and the Fire, the legacy of Sabina Cow. 400 AD and one man dared to fight the divine as having gripped the land, and the poor suffered beneath the gilded way of the illegate conclave. Sabine Cow, an erudite and reformist, put ink to the parchment and changed the course of history. His thesis, a searing indictment of the conclave's corruption, demanded the separation of faith and power. An idea both revolutionary and heretical. His words united a movement, burning Sabinian faith and the shattering the iron grip of the Palamist priest. Yet the flames of reform came at a terrible cost. Against a call for justice unraveled into war that spent generations, drowning idea in blood for 2 centuries. Though Sabine Cow never wavered his convictions, he carried the weight of the suffering that followed. Was he the herald of enlightenment or the author of unending war? The Kill and the Fire explore the life of a man who challenged the gods and paid the price. Okay. Usable item. I wonder how. Let's see. Let the National Library. Collapsing time loops. It's not it. Truth be set to here. Yellow treasure hunting, no. Lost keys. Okay, this is something else. Read about this. Conspiracy. Everything they told is a lie. Bob Victor had no about the biggest cover up in history. All my proof can be found in computer room D at the National Library. Broaden your mind. Find the clues. Truth is there. Oh, so these are the notes, I guess. So it's R961 at the moment, but we are missing some numbers. Okay, I see. Okay, who else? Beautiful. Well, let's unlock all the things here. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Books explaining the events leading to the creation of Goblin Alliance in 743 AD. The year 734 AD saw a sweeping change in the political landscape of Ardea. The theocratical Illigate conclave was established to make way of secular Loblina Alliance. For centuries, Ardeans had suffered under oppression of theocrats. The rise of Sabinism saw that Panamist conclave no longer represented the interest of the people. Religious tension was at all-time high, with revolts erupting across the region. From the ashes of the overthrown theocracy, an alliance blossomed between the most influential noble houses. The country would be split into provinces Argual, Ambrahan, Tihania, and Astaria, were partitioned and placed under the rules of houses Argua, Umbra, Jehan, and Astar, respectively. No longer would the people of Hadia be ruled by theocratic parents. Okay. But this is gonna help us somehow.
Here I am at the National Library. I should be doing research for the story, but my mind is elsewhere. All I can think about is the recent disappearances. One journalist is a tragedy, two a curious coincidence. Three, that's a pattern. I have a responsibility to protect my family. They didn't choose to pursue this story. I did. I can't put them at risk by continuing to dig into this. I can't help but feel that I'm betraying my integrity as a journalist. The truth deserves to be heard. I can only hope that someone braver than I can expose it.
Okay, book examining life of Lady Margaret of Argua. Revered for her wisdom and feared for the reign of will, Lady Margaret reshaped Argua's justice system by creating a Solazan watch in 800 AD. An elite was sworn to uphold peace and arrest those who dared to commit violence. But when she appointed the captain of her personal guard as its first leader, whispers of forbidden romance spread like wildfire through the court. Was their bond truly of duty, or did Lady Margaret's heart betray the crown? Accused of elevating her alleged lover to the position of unmatched power, she faced both political upheaval and personal disgrace. Lady Margaret's scandal and still unravels the truth behind the legend, exploring the fine line between devotion and treason in time when power was perilous as love itself. Okay. I feel like these books are some clues to something. Book outlining the foundation of the city of Lette in 537 AD. Few cities in Hadia can boast to such a robust cultural heritage as Lette. Details are sent, but the historians believe the city was founded in the year 537 AD. Later quickly became a heaven for those fleeing religious persecutions to its founding principles that promised freedom and liberty for all. Promise that persist to this day. During the next 2 centuries, Lette would become the most populous city in the nascent country. The fledgling noble house ruling the city would see their influence proliferate rapidly, and so House Jehan was born. Lette would remain their seat of power until the creation of the Lublin Alliance in the 8th century. Okay. I guess I'm gonna collect them, but not sure when I'm gonna need them. Okay. So we just unlock some doors. That's a shortcut here. It's a shortcut here. Yes. Is there anything else? Yes, we can. Yep. Use this door. Restoration code. Emperor has the answer. Let the foundation of Lublin Alliance creation. Aha. Scrap paper written reminder office key code. Found the corpse of book restorer. Office is key code. I see. Okay. But actually we had one more thing here. Access computer. Suspicious activity. Roddy Chung, Marisha Kemp. Have you noticed some of the other employees have been acting odd around us lately? I think something is illegal is going right under our noses. I don't trust them one bit. I'm going to secure the locker room until I figure out what's happening. If they want access, they can come and one of us to let him in. The new code is 5055. You want... Okay. Suspicious activity. Alright. So the locker room, is that the stuff room that we saw, I think, earlier up here? Let's see. I think it was somewhere here and this one. So 5055. Yep. Nice. Beautiful. Note blackmailed. A note acquiescing blackmail demands found in locker National Library. Look, you are a son of a bitch and you know it. We both agreed to deal. I already paid you in full. Yeah, now you threaten to report me? For what? You have no honor, you greedy bastard. Here are the keys my car. It's the red and blue SUV. You'll find your payoff in the trunk. I expect my ID cards to be delivered promptly. I don't know why I trust his opinion. Here's hoping I never have to deal with your kind again. Keys car. Oh. Okay. Right, let's check it outside then. So I guess, yeah. Well, it's not SUV, but let's try. Aha, cap. Pottery fragment. Aged clay pot fragment on whichever figures are painted below a mountain. Mystery solved. Nice. Right. Now let's go down there. Embry Hall. Wait, where am I? Ah, here. Book restoration. Yes, let's go there. Okay, I'm just trying to... Okay, there's somebody. There is somebody, there's some folks. A second, I'm gonna talk with them in a second. I guess they want to get out. They want to get rescued. And one of the things is that I'm gonna need to do it then. First, I'm making sure that I have anything collected from the... Let's see.
I still don't see why we have to leave. 70 years I've lived in Leith. Always made it through, always survived. We're fine right where we are. No.
Okay.
Forgive my husband. He doesn't quite grasp the gravity of the situation. He still believes we live in the 60s in Yankel's-Hadia. We must leave. For the future of our family. There is only death here. We do.
Cool. Not sure what to provide you.
I'm scared. Why are we hiding in the library? What is it?
Yeah.
Agath was a well-respected local politician in Leith before the war. One of the few who genuinely tried to bridge the divide between Sabinian and Palamis communities. When she offered to help us leave the city, we couldn't refuse. Can't take anything with us.
What?
Can't take anything with us.
Huh.
Our neighbors tried to leave the city through official channels. I saw their bodies hanging from the overpass the next day. We really don't have the space for that.
I'm offering you a map and you don't have a space, okay?
I'm trying to get this poor family out of the city. They're Palamist. They're as good as dead if they stay here. Easier said than done with all the checkpoints. I was supposed to meet with Locke, book restorer here. Since the war began, he helped me forge documents for trapped citizens, but his office is locked up tight and I see no trace of him. Maybe it was silly of me to come here with everything that's going on. These people put a lot of trust in me. I suppose I can try forging the documents myself. I have no idea how or where to start. How thoughtful.
Cool. So this is locked. Alright, we had some clue about this. Okay, blackmail, no. There was IRA symbol research, lost keys. Library is safe. Oh. Not here. So what do I have to find? I think it was Demos orders. No, it wasn't that. It was visually I could find it, but I can't see it at the moment. Any revenge? No. Dude, where is it? So let me just quickly mark all those things. Here they are. So, restoration office code. Embry has the answer. Let the foundation. City founder. Embry. Okay. Wait, what's this? Embry has done the letter foundation. Loblina Alliance creation. Letter foundation. So this is this one. Yeah. So this is the second book. Letter is the second book. Loblina Alliance. And this was Loblina Alliance. I think Loblina Alliance is this book. Four. Embry has the answer. Let's see. How many digits do we want? 6. So if you want 6 digits, 5, 3, 7 and 7, 3, 4. Let's see. 5, 3, 7, 7, 3, 4. Is that thing? Okay, let's try. 5, 3, 7, 7, 3, 4. Yep, nice. Got access.
I've spent the evening poring over the newest arrival from Hatham Abbey. Marvelous. Truly a spectacular piece. The binding, the leatherwork, the embroidery, just exquisite. The accompanying letter states that it originates from the mid-9th century. Truly amazing. By far the oldest project I've worked on. I can smell the 1,000 years of musty history wafting up from its pages. Delectable. I could hardly contain my excitement. I began working immediately. Upon the very first incision to the leather-bound cover, I made a startling discovery. A strange, narrow object folded into the fabric. It is clearly ancient. I doubt even the priests know of its existence. The enigmatic nature of this tome continues to astound me. I've set the relic aside for now. Once the restoration is complete, I'll endeavor to find out more.
Alright. Note with details and secret exchange found in book restoration office at the National Library. Look, a few people here at the ministry are studying this suspicious. I had to move the drop location office. The office 109. The code is. You can pick up any time after 9 PM. Blank bar, same place as usual. Listen, this is the last time. You and I are square at this time. I'm out. If you had any sense, you stop this fortune nonsense before you get yourself hanged. These people don't fuck around. Yeah, alright, see you. Let's do that. Note with details on a secret exchange. Right. Few people here ministry are saying. Aha, it's the ministry office. Okay, I got it. So we can't do this right now, but we can do it later. Gospel of TR, an ancient leather-bound tome covering hundreds of handwritten pages. The cover is tattered and the spine bent. Found in the Books Restore's office at the Leather National Library. Highlighted. In the hallowed hills of Vissa, the faithful begin their ascent. Only with supreme convention shall they hope to gain ingress into the great serpent's maw. Ecstasy awaits only those unwavering devotion. Oh, cool. Twin-headed serpent, well-preserved metallic artifact shaped like a snake with two heads. Found in the Book Restore office at the Leather National Library. Nice. I have a couple of pinpoints which I can do now. Alright, I can't help these people at the moment, but I do know where I could get the documents at least. Quickly gonna run back to check if there is anything I missed on the ground. But I feel like this area actually has been covered pretty well now by us. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is actually pretty well. We got all the secrets here so far at least. Well, except one. There is still the locked. There is still locked computer in computer room M. There's still locked computer there, which we haven't opened. Okay, this is cool. Check the other staircases as well, I guess. But let's see. Let's quickly see. Yeah. So I don't think I have the code for this, but let's see. We have 961 at the moment. It's the first part of the code. And I don't know rest of the. I don't know. Yeah. Let me see, go through my notes. The rules out there. Broaden your mind, find clues. Truth will. Wait. Does it say anything? So let's say that broaden your mind, find the clues, the route is out there. Okay. So we need 6 numbers. We have 3. Yeah, I don't think I can answer this at the moment. We need to come back to it later on. Okay. Gonna let's research the items if we found anything. Hey, and
I found additional information on the serpent mound mentioned in the Gospel of TR.
Okay. Let's first do research.
Find anything?
Yes, couple of items.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
This is photograph from 1962 summit in Zurich, Switzerland. The meeting drew much criticism as many of the international community were quick to point out the inclusion of corporate leaders at the political summit. It is little as huge the rumors and conspiracy theory already swirling around the Vanderlyn and Dagon families. Picture from the left are Konrad Adenauer, Chancellor of Federal Republic of Germany, Frank van der Leyen, President of Vanderlyn Trust, Anna van der Leyen, Lieutenant ONU Secretary General John F. Kennedy, President of the United States of America, Charles Dagon, CEO of Dagon Industries. This fragment of pottery is one of the earliest surviving artifacts from Hassanlin society dating from approximately 7000 BC. The crude pictogram depicts what could only be majestic peaks of Mount Obek, overlooking a serpentine passage towards a sphere flanked by a throng of worshippers. Does this image reinforces the superstition that early Hassanins discovered the eye of God beneath Mount Obek? Or is it metaphor for the long, arduous journey towards enlightenment? One thing is clear, this fragment is proof of the shift of the monotheistic belief system that would change Hassanin society and Hadia forever.
There is a vault of forbidden knowledge in Lake Sinan.
Nice. Okay, we could do that. But first, let's see if I can trade with you something. No use, okay. What about talk?
Let me know if you want more information.
Tanya, do you know anything about the Serpent's Maw mentioned in the book?
The two-headed snake artifact embedded in the Holy Book's cover remains a mystery. Let's face it, knowing Hadia and its old ruins, it probably opens something, right? As for the Serpent's Maw, it's located in the Vissa Hills. I remember seeing a giant serpent head sticking out of the ground. The snake's body twists and turns all over the rocky ridges. You can see the snake's head from where we first met. It's due east. I'd start looking there.
Yeah, I know where it is. I know where this is, but we're first going to the Lake Sinan, I feel like. Let's go to the Lake Sinan first. Cool. Let's go to the Lake Sinan first. Let's I know where this ancient chamber is that we can unlock now. So I would like to do that. And once we have done that, then let's see. There's multiple. Suddenly we have also already again multiple things to do, or you know, paths to follow, which is pretty cool. I think it was down here. When I first explored this area, I actually figured it out, or found it. Not figured, but found it. Yeah, let's use the correct naming, right? Or names. Cool. So, what is the code? This articles are so done. So, Vault of the Mere Lake. So, I, dearest necklace and star. Alright, let's see. I, dearest necklace and star. I, dearest necklace and stars. Necklace and stars. Yep. A parchment, the dire cost, ancient parchment reacting to killing of the fall creature found in the vault of... Alright. It took General Kyle and General Ramon 8 days of ceaseless battle with more than 2,000 men, most of whom had died fighting and now lost to the abyss. To bring low but one of the hideous winds. Only one. How many such a thing be? How many we stand against such horrors when two of our finest commanders know swear never to face them again? This is no mere defeat, it's calamitous. And yet, perhaps, all is not lost. I have sent forth our spies to reclaim the carcass. It lies hidden within a traditional scheme. On the outskirts of Metaron, fortune favors us as we need not travel far. Perhaps within the corpse of this well beast we may glean some knowledge. Okay. Sayonami Radam, Peide Penny tõsi, Sayonami Radam. Sorrow. Amin Risteta. Have to fall. Oh, weapons can increase XP, nice. Dome, Descendants of Alien Lodges and the Birth of Lambika Aesthetic Part 1. Dusty Dome recounting the establishment of Alien Lodges. In the grim dawn of second Limbic invasion, veterans of the first calamity rose once more. They forged the new and understudied warriors, imparting their knowledge acquired during the first Limbic tide. Both traditionalists and reformists set aside the schemes, for in the face of annihilation no blade could stand alone. As the new Sibylline invasion raged for 3 merciless years, a pattern emerged. Some soldiers grew adept at slaying particular breeds of the Limbic scourge. Seizing upon the truth, the traditionalists burdened the Hellium vanguards. Warbands tempered for the ruin of specific Limbic demons. Their discipline, understanding and maneuvering was honed to the deadly edge. So efficient were their strikes that even the reformists, once disdainful, bent to wisdom and forged their own Hellium formations. Thus, from the crucible of inconvincible war, a doctrine was born, not from scholars' skills nor king's degrees, nor from the practice ages of castles' crowns, but from the first-hand experience and the blood, steel, and unyielding will of those who refused to fall. Okay. Nice. Cool. Got some items here. This is now again opened. Yeah. Another one of these open. Cool. That's very, very cool actually. Dude, this progression today has been really good again. Like, we have got another forbidden knowledge thingy opened, some story progression, some good deeds done. It's been pretty amazing. Yeah. There's this good deed. So not too many good deeds actually unopened yet. Alright, but I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I can see you again on Monday when we're gonna continue this playthrough. We probably are going to go back to Lette, but this time in the ministry offices, and then we're gonna do this serpent head thingy. But let's see, we anyway are going to play through some more storyline and do some more progression, so thank you for watching. Hope to see you again on Monday. On Monday we will start 7 p.m. Central Europe time, 7 p.m. yeah, and 10 a.m. Pacific time. Same place in YouTube, same place in Twitch. If you have missed any of my previous playthroughs or recordings of this game, then it's all visible in YouTube, so please check it out. But thank you very much, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.